Tell you black.
I hear you. Whisper it.
All right. So 4.2. This is going to be a lot easier than yesterday. Even though yesterday was not bad. Properties of inequalities. Properties of inequalities. All right. Guys, I'm just going to do examples today because it is stuff that y'all have already done before. It's intruder alert. Today we're doing full-blown intruder alert with inequalities. Yeah. Again, stuff that y'all have done before. So this is kind of like a review. So, example. X plus 7 is less than 8. Michael, solve for X, please.
Subtract 7 on both sides.
Subtract 7 on both sides. And I get X is less than 1. That's saying that X can be any number less than 1. Can it be 1? No, because it didn't say equal to. Now, let's graph it. Michael, still my victim. Open or closed circle? Let's see if you remember from yesterday. Open. Now, just because this little inequality is facing this direction, do we go by that, Cecilia? Taylor, do we go by that? No.
Only if the exponent.
Taylor, it's going to mess, and it messed you up yesterday just like it messed other people up.
But I wasn't doing that whenever I got.
Oh, well, you should have gone along with that. Okay. So, Michael, if X can be any number less than 1, which direction does the arrow go?
Oh, to the left. Wait, less than left.
Are you sure about this? Okay, yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure why the hesitation, but okay. So, X can be any number that is less than 1. All right. Any questions? All right, let's do another.
Yeah.
X minus 5 does not equal 3. Emily, solve for X.
You add 5 on both sides.
Very good. And I get X does not equal what? 8. Now, Emily, here's my number line. Open or closed circle for does not equal.
Open.
Which is it? Does not equal.
Open.
It's open. If it was equal, it's closed because you're including it, okay? So open circle when you are not including it, and X can be any number but 8. So tell me about the arrows.
It goes both ways.
Yes, ma'am, it does. It goes both ways. Good job, because it can be any number, greater than, less than 8. The only rule is it can't be 8. Any questions so far? Y'all thought it was just going to be that easy.
Oh.
Negative 0.6 is less than or equal to X minus 0.4. You know in algebra 1 we're going to have fractions and decimals.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor,
Yeah. Add both sides by 0.4.
Okay, so we're going to add both sides 0.4. And when you're adding and subtracting, we do what, Taylor, to the decimals? Line them up. Okay, so what do you get here?
0.2.
Huh?
0.2. Is less than or equal to x. Negative 0.6 plus 0.4 is 0.2.
Oh,
Oh my god! Negative.
all right. There you go. I figured if I stared at you long enough, negative 0.2. I like you're reading it slowly. You're including the inequality. I was like, he's going to see it. He's going to see it. And you even redid it. Negative 0.6 plus 0.4. I was like, he's going to see it. He saw it. All right. There you go. Good job. I know you're embarrassed. Okay. So, very good. Are you okay there? All right.
No.
Here I am setting up. Well, I'm going to make this hard.
Yeah.
Aw.
No.
Ooh.
We have to do that.
So where would point to go? Come up here and point to the board. Yes, Taylor, this is your problem. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, I'll stop. Taylor? Taylor.
What?
Are you drinking tea back there?
No.
What are you drinking back there?
I haven't been drinking anything.
In the tea.
Wait. What's in the cup?
Yeah, what's in
Tea. I haven't been drinking.
tea, guys?
Maybe you need to.
What? Are you on?
Alright, so where is the dot gonna go? Where's the dot gonna go?
Is it negative or
I
positive?
can't see.
Okay,
let's
I was gonna put 0.2 right here and then go here and then put.
Oh, we thought you. Okay, I got you now. Alright, well, let's just. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see. We all thought you were putting the actual dot there. Okay, that makes sense. We apologize. Okay, very good. So, go ahead. Tell me, is it open or closed circle?
Closed.
So go ahead. And which direction? Ah. Very good. Okay, so
Because it's over here, so you have to. So you have to change this to this.
can you imagine him as a math teacher? Okay, so just because it's not showing up on my thing, it would go right here. Something like that. And it's a closed circle because it's also equal to, and it goes this direction. Very good. Okay, you can sit down.
Good job.
Alright. Any questions?
This happened 2 days ago.
Alright.
Wait, I'm not
Good job, stay
done.
there.
I'm keeping this marker, Dusty.
Then there's sector.
It is his day. Alright, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, now that pesky little rule. Reverse the inequality symbol when you divide or multiply by. Not just when you divide or multiply, but when you divide or multiply by.
Full stop.
No. a negative.
That works.
No, it doesn't.
So not just when you're dividing or multiplying, or if the other number is negative. It's only if you divide or multiply by a negative. Okay? Otherwise, you'll get it wrong. All right. Example. Negative 3x is less than negative 9. Cecilia, solve for x. Why? No. I have to solve for x. How do you solve for x? Oh no, man, you have forgotten 2 years of algebra. Michaela, how do I solve for x?
Divide both sides by -3.
You know this, girl.
Is that a brain fart?
Plenty of gas issues in this class today. Brain farts. Okay, no, not just Taylor, trust me. All right. Don't call him out like
She was
that.
talking about actual gas,
All
Yeah.
right,
which I haven't done. But
Taylor,
what?
stop talking about gas. Okay. So, Cecilia, do you remember this? Okay, so we need to isolate the variable. The -3 and the x are being multiplied, so the opposite is division. Okay, so we cross that out. Now, notice right here, you are dividing by a negative. Okay, guys, look right here. Look right here. It does not matter that that 9 is negative. Cecilia, do you see that? Whit, do you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
It does, Emily, do you see that? It doesn't matter that the 9 is negative. What matters is that 3 is negative. The 9, be it negative or positive, is being divided by a negative. Therefore, the sign flips. So we have x is greater than, Michaela, what is -9 divided by -3?
3.
3. That's when you flip the sign. When you're dividing by a negative or multiplying by a negative. Any questions? All right, Celia, you're going to redeem yourself right here. X divided by 12 is greater than -4. All right, girlfriend. You got this. On both sides. Why are you multiplying both sides by 12? Bingo. All right, since we got to isolate the variable, and since x is being divided with the 12, Cecilia is correct, we're going to multiply both sides by 12. Now, Cecilia, do I need to flip the sign? No. Why not? Are we multiplying by a negative? No. This 12 is positive. Just because that 4 is negative doesn't mean anything. We're multiplying by a positive, so Cecilia is correct. We don't need to change that sign. So x is greater than, Cecilia, what is 12 times -4? -48. Bingo. All right, so please be careful. Just because this 9's negative and this 4 is negative does not mean you change or flip the sign. Only if what you're doing it by is negative. Any questions? All right. I'm going to do another example of very common mistakes. You guys have done this before. Someone in here is probably going to do it this time.
Yeah.
So watch very carefully. Aiden, this is yours. -5 over 2x is greater than or equal to 25. Whoops. So we're solving for x. What do I do?
Would you multiply it by 2? By 2.
I mean, you probably could, or -5 over 2 is being multiplied to x. So could you divide both sides by the fraction?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Just because I need y'all to get used to it. So we're dividing both sides by -5 over 2. Because this fraction's being multiplied with the x, so we're going to divide both sides. All right, guys, here is where kids and adults mess up. It's how you write these two that can mess you up. If you write, now let everyone look up here. Everyone look up here. If you write -5 over 2 divided by 25, you will get a wrong answer. Michaela, look up here. Cecilia, look up here. It needs to be 25 divided by -5 over 2. All right, y'all can write. Y'all can write. That's why I want to do it this way, because it's a very common mistake. All right, Aiden, what's the rules on dividing?
You take the top number, put it in, you switch the top numbers. Keep, change, flip.
Keep, change, flip. We're going to keep 25 over 1, change the division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. Can I do any cancellation?
Yes. 5, 25 and 5.
So this 5 would turn to,
Or 1,
and this would turn to,
5.
and then we multiply across. And what do you get?
-10 or 1.
Or just -10. Now, I'm dividing by negative. So what do I do to that sign?
You flip it, you flip it.
So then I have x is less than or equal to -10. I really want to show it that way just because this right here, and don't feel bad if y'all do this. It happens every year, multiple times a year, to my students, even straight A students, it doesn't matter. It's just you're so focused on so many other things that when you're writing it and you're going fast, you accidentally put -5 over 2 in place of this, and then divided by 25 over 1, and then you'll end up with the wrong answer. When I walk around and I'm checking if it's one of those problems, I'll usually say, go back to where you divided fractions. I bet you set it up wrong. And that's such a common mistake. So I try to do it this way so that, we use it as an example. All right. Questions? Go ahead.
Right there where it's 25 divided by -5 over 2, and then you flip it, you leave the negative on top.
Yeah, the negative, typically you'll see the negative like right here in the middle, because it's just the whole fraction is negative. But it typically will follow the numerator. So you wouldn't put it down here. You know what I'm saying? The whole fraction is still negative. It's still a positive divided by or multiplied by negative. So that's a good question. Any other questions? All right, let's move on. Open up your books to page 151. Let's do some examples and I can set y'all free. I think y'all pretty much understand this stuff. We'll only do like 2 examples and I'll set y'all free. I mean, this is just like what y'all done in the past. The heck? I got the wrong book. Hold on. I was like, why did I skip least common multiples? Why does it say that? Alright. I'm yelling at y'all, get your correct book out. Here I know. Alright. Everyone there? Oh no, Michaela still doesn't have her book. She's going to learn through osmosis. Okay. Everyone else? Good. Alright, number 7. We're going to jump right to number 7. Let's see, Gabby, can you read the directions?
Solve and graph the solution to each of the following inequalities.
Alright, negative 7x is greater than or equal to negative 14. Alright, Gabby, tell me what to do.
We're going to divide both sides by -7. And we're going to change the sign because we divided by a negative.
Very good. So we're dividing by a negative, therefore I'm flipping the sign. X is less than or equal to 2. Okay, there's your first answer, but they also said to graph it. So once you have that written down, Gabby, tell me open or closed circle. Over the positive 2. And it's closed because we are also including it. Okay, that's where that equal to comes in play. And it says x can be any number less than or equal to 2. So which direction? Very good. There you go. Any questions? Do we understand pretty much what we're doing here? All right, let's do another. Width. $23. I'm jumping right to the next section. I have 10K minus 4K greater than or less than 3 squared. This is Correa's salary. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I thought he was good. No, he's not.
We're not paying him.
He
What?
is, but
It'll put me in a bad mood again. Okay. So, width.
You can subtract 10K minus the 4K,
Uh-huh.
and then you get 6K is greater than or equal to 3 squared.
All right. 6K is greater than or equal to 3 squared.
Then you can change the exponent.
And 3 squared is?
9.
Now, am I multiplying or dividing here?
You're dividing.
Both sides by 6. Now, width, do I need to flip this sign?
No, ma'am.
No, because we're not dividing by any negative. So this stays the same. k is greater than or equal to, now 9 can't be evenly divided by 6, right? So what can I do to this fraction right here?
Reduce it.
Yeah, so what would you get?
3/2.
There you go. And it didn't say you had to graph it. So you can do 3/2 or 1.5 or 1.5.
Or 1.5 or 1.
Any questions? Told y'all today wouldn't be bad. Alright, so y'all are going to do page 151 to 152. Numbers 2 through 24 even. Oh yeah. 15 problems. Honors. Six through 24 even. 34, 36, 44, 46, 50. This is due Wednesday.
Honors is more time. Wait,
No, it's the same.
I-
You have a quiz. I'll write it down just a minute. Plan. I can't remember. Thursday. It's Thursday. Quiz Thursday.
Sorry, I couldn't see you.
Quiz Thursday. It won't be difficult because y'all understand all this stuff. So quiz Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna assign IXL or not.